The hiring requirements for the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department have been changed.
People that even had criminal acts in the past, committed crimes, even assaults, were being hired. And those individuals are now assaulting inmates, and now they're assaulting even personnel. So when you lower the standards, that's what's going to happen.
Why were the standards lowered? Former Sheriff's Lieutenant Patrick Gomez knows what happened and why.
I think that there's been a big push, like I said, just to get the bodies.
Lieutenant Gomez had won his retaliation lawsuit against the Sheriff's Department because they had purposely failed to promote him. But what wasn't brought out in the lawsuit was the malicious and vindictive acts by the sheriff's deputies, who ran a campaign of terror to intimidate Lieutenant Gomez from following through on his lawsuit. The threats of violence to his family were continuous and very real.
You know, there were threats against us, threats against our family, that, they'd call and say, listen to your heartbeat for the last time, and they'd hang up. I know it's a department. The department has access to do all that kind of stuff.
We asked Lieutenant Gomez if Sheriff Baca enforces the prohibition against sexual conduct in the jails. Have you ever known him to prosecute that law?
No. And I've talked to people that have worked in those particular dorms, and it's basically look the other way.
This was just a preview of the final 3 segments featuring Sheriff's Lieutenant Patrick Gomez. These segments are entitled Deputies Function as Gang Members, Terror Tactics and Threats by Sheriff's Department, Illegal Practices and Dire Consequences. Each segment documents the major problems that are occurring in the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. You can read a brief synopsis below, and you can watch each of the full segments listed below as a Full Disclosure Insider. Full Disclosure will continue to bring you the news behind the news.